Have a good night. Have a good night, Sammy. Thanks for dropping by. I've not played this game in a while, but I love it. I'd been assigned to watch over a biologics research team. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. I probably have to move my camera relatively soon. But I don't remember where in-game all of the stuff is. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. This game looks great for a GBA title. The ship's emergency system automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to the Galactic Federation HQ. I stumbled over that sentence. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. Well, dramatically. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. Very topical. They have, make a vaccine for this. Well, it's a parasite, not a virus, but still. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Oh no, I'm blue now. As for me, one life ended. Yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. What's still crazy to me is that this game that came out in 2003 or something like that. 2004 maybe. is chronologically the latest Metroid game. Every other Metroid game plays before this. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Oh yeah, I can. Let me just deal with the camera for a second. Whoops, that's not the camera. Wait, how do I... Yeah, there we go. Let me put myself there. I think that's better. Oh, it does feel weird playing this with a controller. What I missed? The end, apparently. Yeah, we're in the next game now. That was a pretty cool ending sequence. I really love the end of Chrono Trigger. I mean, I'll upload it to YouTube. You can check the end out there, definitely. It's very cool. I really appreciate it. And Chrono Trigger has, like, so many endings, and I only obviously got one. But now we jump straight into Metroid Fusion. It feels so weird playing this game with a controller. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Alright, I can't go in there yet. No electricity. I mean, I know it's not technically a horror game. Oh. But this definitely has a spooky atmosphere. This game is such a classic. Yeah, it definitely is. It is one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite Metroid game that I've played so far, but then again, I haven't played some of them. Or maybe Metroid Prime. I can't really decide between those two. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. Oh, I'm sorry. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. By that logic, if you were killed by, like, sardines, you should just inject yourself with shark blood. But it also has changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. BRB injecting shark blood. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. I mean, of all the people that I know, I wouldn't be surprised if you were the one that just had a vial of shark blood. If I recall what kind of things he had lying around, like a lot of teeth and some taxidermy things and skulls. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environment at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive bioscience in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them. I was prepared to be a bit offended. I mean, it's really a compliment. I think it's cool to have stuff like shark teeth and cool skulls to mount on walls laying around. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you're only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yes. You'd be the one injecting Shardpipe. No, I know you're not stupid. Now get going. I have released the lock on level 2 hatches. Level 0 hatches. Some barnacle encrusted old glass bottles. What do you mean barnacle encrusted? I don't know what that means. Look for the blinking hatchets. Ultra barnacles and stuff all over them. That sounds awesome. Let me save before we go any further. Ah, okay, now I think I understand. Let's save for real. Oh, I will. Yeah, you know what? I will only save in the emulator when I can save in the game for real. I don't want to save scum this. Before next Sunday, I will probably look for a different emulator. This, can you see above where it says like 100% and 99 and 98% sometimes? That's the thing that keeps tripping up OBS, the OBS capture. This is why I'm now having a screen capture, which I was not really prepared for. So you see my taskbar and everything. Every time that percentage changes, and I think it's how smoothly it runs, basically. Every time that changes, OBS loses the capture. Hey, John Ron, good to see you. We just started Metroid Fusion. We finished Chrono Trigger not even half an hour ago. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. Oh, thank you, John Ron. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. This reminds me so much of the you wouldn't steal a car ads that were like against pirating software and movies, mainly movies. It's like, you wouldn't download some missiles? Bitch, I would absolutely download some missiles and a car. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CEO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Until we make Other M and it doesn't sound so dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. All jokes aside, I actually really like Other M. I know it's like hated by the diehard fans, but I actually really like Other M. It's not on the same level as Prime or Super Metroid or this one. But I think it gets more flack than it deserves. Oh, nope. I know. I was just going, you know, past you. Okay, thank you. Let's download some missiles. Nice. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bioscience, so I hope your missiles will work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is the objective clear? Of course it is. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. For a Metroid game, this game is really linear. But it's just so well designed. Also, I will absolutely not 100% this. I don't know where, like, a lot of the collectibles are. Which is also the main reason that, that so far I'm not planning on doing a Super Metroid randomizer. Because I would just wander around aimlessly for a long time, because most of the collectibles, I have no clue where they are. It's not like when I play a Zelda randomizer, where I pretty much know my options of getting items. Although I would like to play it. Oh, goddammit. I absolutely would like to play a Metroid randomizer. I just know I would suck at it. Energy tank! Hold on. Nothing there, apparently. Ow! I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right either. There we go. Ah, come here. That was actually intense. Oh my god. But we got the mothball. Very classic ability. Just like the most classic. Again, I mean, I'm obviously emulating this. I do own this game. But not as a cartridge. I only have it digitally on my 3DS. Because I was one of the people that bought the 3DS on launch. It's the only console I ever bought on launch, is the 3DS. And of course, later they changed the price, and everyone who bought it beforehand got 10 GBA games and 10 NES games. And one of the GBA games was this, so I own it digitally on my 3DS. But obviously now I'm emulating it, so I'm playing with the controller, which feels really weird. For a moment, I thought someone knocked on my door. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is the objective clear? Yes. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. I mean, really, this game is not a horror game. Not by any means. It just has a few, like, unsettling and horror-related elements. But still, I can feel myself getting a little jumpy just because of the music. I really don't want to know what happens if I think I hear a knock under my headphones when I play a real horror game on Halloween. I'm going to be so fucking jumpy. Oh, that's awesome business. Yeah, take care of that village. Oh, no. Didn't want to go in here. Like this music is so intense. Oh my god. Oh, I think this is where the spooky starts. To anyone who doesn't know this game, this freaked me the fuck out. The first time I played it. I know it's not like a real jump scare. But still, I certainly wasn't expecting it. The first time I played this game. That freaking zombie-eyed Samus clone. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now, listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Now get moving. Fine, Mr. Computer, sir. I'll do it. As with all Metroid games, this game is not terribly long. Probably like 3 streams. But I'm certainly not good at doing these games fast. There's this thing with all Metroid games that you can the faster you beat them, you get like a different end screen. And we will probably see the like worst one for time. But I can only encourage you to watch speedruns of this game. They are really amazing. I mean, pretty much every Metroid game is super fun as a speedrun to watch. But this one is my my second favorite. Super Metroid, obviously. It's even more crazy when it comes to speedruns. A couple of AGDQs ago, there was a race, a Super Metroid race. God damn it, I can't get up there. Oh, because... Yeah, okay. There was a Super Metroid race between 4 runners. And you should look it up. It's super close. It's super crazy. I'm not going to spoil it. It's such a great race. I like pretty much every year I come back and watch the entire thing. Hey. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh, it's not hot in here, but there's still fire. Oh, but I take this. Very nice. Ow. Let me just leave. Freaking space pirates. God damn it. Ma! There we go. Just give me some more juice. I really like the concept with the X parasites, that they that you can absorb them, and it basically acts as your... God damn it. As your health ups and ammo ups. Oh, okay. And again, it's super weird to think that this is like the latest chapter of the story. And since the next game that's announced is Metroid Prime 4, I'm pretty sure that that will just play after Metroid Prime 3, which would place it before this. Way before this, actually. In the timeline. Ah! Oh god, that freaking scared me. Not one missile's hit their target with that. Get up there! Get up there! Okay, I can't. I jumped like shit in water. Wait. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh no, by that. There was like a dog growling in the hallway. That is not the sound I want to hear right now. I'm such a pansy when it comes to even slightly horror-related games. I don't need more auditory stimuli. It's safe. Close. Ah! God damn it. Oh, I only have one missile left. There we go. Now, what is this? Oh, right, it's just the thing. Yeah, the charge beam. Finally. Ah, there we go. I feel like coming from other games, you really have to adapt to going to a Metroid game. It controls very differently, I feel like, at least. For the longest time, I didn't actually... I wasn't really able to adapt to the Metroid style of controls. So it took me a while to get around to really enjoy Super Metroid. Because the movement felt weird to me, but I really learned to appreciate it, as so many people do. It really allows for some precise movement. When you're good with it. And I'm super not. I think I'll finish up this sector tonight. And then that'll be it for the night. So this is not that that much longer, if I recall. I mean, we've done the main objective, and we even fought a boss and got an ability. So I think, yeah, we can get pretty much back to the beginning. Oh. Get fucked, whatever your name is. Droppy alien creature thingy. I'll play till the next save room. Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Aye, sir! As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end the orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. So a lot of people give Other M flag for having Samus monologue for a long time. And while that really wasn't great, especially in the beginning, this game has that too. It's just not spoken. That's the main difference. And I really like when you get like through like the beginning and the training stage of Other M and all of the sobbing, basically. When you get to the main game, to the station, I really like the story that unfolds there. It's even somewhat of a murder mystery, which I really, really like. I should play Other M again. I haven't played that in so long. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. Ugh. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You're still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have a bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. Gee, I wonder what will happen here. Maybe we'll run into the SAX. Maybe we have to run. Maybe it'll trap us. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. We'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. It's really a mystery. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Keep an eye out for the SAX. The thing is, Business Vulture, I mean, I will stop now, but next time we play this, it's legitimately fucking terrifying when you run into that thing. It really is a run for your life. So when I meant this is somewhat a good choice of a game for like Spooktober, to play a scary game leading up to Halloween, it's not really that far-fetched of a choice, because I certainly was scared my first playthrough. Okay, let's save. I love this game so much. This game is so great. Really looking forward to playing through it again. But this will be it for the time being. Yeah, we finished Chrono Trigger. That was so cool. I love that game. I love Chrono Trigger so much. And really looking forward to continuing Metroid Fusion. But on Thursday 1st, we will continue Final Fantasy II. We are way better prepared. I put a lot of time into grinding and getting new equipment. Now the Gygases can freaking suck their own chode. I don't give a damn about them anymore. Really looking forward to making some progress in that game. And on Sunday we continue this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for... I know, Business Vulture, I know. Yeah, thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening or afternoon with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful start of the week. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you soon, everyone. Bye.